The jury is now deliberating in the murder police believe happened over hair extensions. Shelby Isaac is charged in the death of Eddie J. Tate, his girlfriend Edwina Thomas, who was pregnant, and of course their unborn child. WMC Action News 5's Jerry Askin is live with the closing arguments from both the prosecution and defense. Jerry.
Well, the jury has been out for the past hour or so and now must prove if Shelby Isaac intentionally and knowingly killed a couple last year. This has three families now are forced to make sense of tragedy.
She took their lives. Your job is to do it.
During closing arguments Friday, prosecutors told the jury Shelby Isaac knew what she was doing when they say she knowingly killed Eddie Tate, his girlfriend Edwina Thomas, and their unborn child after setting a meeting up to get a refund for hair weave back in January of 2016.
We know that she took a gun with her. We know that she took the time to pull out that gun. She took the time to extend her arm, point it at these people.
Prosecutors claim the evidence shows Isaac's fingerprints were on a receipt in Eddie Tate's car after he was shot. They also referred to witness statements who said after the shooting, Isaac had lots of cash and there was blood on her clothes.
He saw the defendant walk into his house that day with a pink and black 9mm Ruger.
But the defense tried to poke holes in the witness claims, saying they're all inconsistent. Defense lawyers say the investigation perhaps was not thoroughly investigated and there is no solid proof pointing to Shelby Isaac as the shooter.
When you follow the credible and unbiased evidence in this case, it does not lead you to Shelby Isaac.
Eddie Tate's family says the last almost 2 years have been tough.
I do want justice for my son, too. I don't want her on the streets walking free, enjoying life, and I have to go to gravesite every week to even talk to my child.
This year in the courtroom after she is convicted of killing a couple and their unborn child in an argument over hair weave. WMC Action News 5's Janice Broach is live downtown with the other dramatic moments from that verdict. Janice.
Well, it took jurors only a few hours to convict 19-year-old Shelby Isaac in the murders of a pregnant woman and her boyfriend. The teenager fainted after the first verdict was read.
The reads where the jury found the defendant guilty of second-degree murder.
When Judge James Lammy started reading the verdicts, 19-year-old Shelby Isaac put her head down. As he continued to read the verdicts for the other counts, Isaac fainted and was on the ground for at least 5 minutes. As deputies tried to revive her, they finally got her up and out of the courtroom as her family erupted in cries. Jurors also began to cry as the judge read the verdicts. 2 counts of second-degree murder in the death last January of Edwina Thomas and her boyfriend Eddie Tate, and a conviction in the death of Thomas's unborn child.
I mean, it was a reasonable verdict. We was obviously seeking murder in the first degree, but the jury decided, I don't know what factors they used, but maybe her age could have been a factor.
Isaac's family left the courtroom in tears. The victims were shot in an apartment complex over the purchase of hair weaves.
Shelby has maintained that she was not guilty of this from day one.
The victims' families left the courtroom without commenting. An ambulance was called for Shelby Isaac. We do not know her condition. Now, she is scheduled to be sentenced on December 15th. She faces up to 25 years behind bars on 1 second-degree murder conviction.
Why me sit back in that coupe like a racer? I told my bitch I can't chase her though. Hoes in my designer dressed like a bear. So Yeezys on me, I don't lace them, no. I told her mama I want like a bear. So after that I go replace the hoe. I said that lean with the Henny, no chance. So ain't no telling it from Wednesday.
Full of in them checks. Had to run it up just to get